The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to work. And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19. 19 yards. First down, Dolphins. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. You look at this Eagle defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in a win over Washington.
No matter what coverage was called, they were waiting to hit pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
They try and run on first down, but this one's going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, blue. Yellow, line, switch, yellow.
They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 35, 2nd down. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Going for it on 4th down. It's Ritter.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. He will have the conversion and more than that. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Smith in motion right.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
2nd and a couple. Ready?
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
10 cycles.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Come on, set. 43 rail.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Yellow, go.
They'll bring a tight end in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? Bootlegging out here. Ritter rolling to his right. He opted to go with his scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They're not going to kick it. A chip shot, but they're going for it down 3 on 4th down.
Trouble, 38. Smith, red. Stand.
They'll try and run for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, the good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
Here's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Bulldozes past him and brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
95 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
In motion left, Hill. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. In motion right, one of the tight ends. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving
Pinheiro. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And that will keep this a 4-point game. So first and goal quickly turns into fourth and goal. And then fourth and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
On first down, Ritter.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 41, this is second and a yard. Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Brown. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second and 9.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They work now on second and 9. Back to throw, Ritter.
Dancing to his left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Desmond Ritter.
His first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even in the passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost. So.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. That is caught. There he goes, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit, because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Ritter back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
For the field goal, a 50-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw.
To Jefferson on the slant.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
Ready.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they would do to take things away and go to those plays right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second and 4.
They're going deep for Hill. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start out here with the option left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Ready, set.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Strike. Check, strike. Stand.
Final play before the half. Here's Ritter.
He's going to look deep down the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Smith will come in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Clock, 10. Ready, ready.
On second down, they'll run it here. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Go pitch.
In motion left comes Brown.
Red, cycle.
Ritter to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Ready.
Here's Ritter.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the third quarter.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Well, this certainly feels like complimentary football to me, partner, because the momentum from the team's touchdown drive looks like it's made its way over to the defense. They're working together in tandem now. Offense gets in the end zone. Defense with a big sack on the first play of the following drive.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And knock him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
Channing Tindall is there for the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Green Jack. Hut, hut.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Now inside the 25.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 24-17.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7.
Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's out to Hill, right side complete. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That second down play nets a -4.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tyler Beatty
From 6 yards away.
And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Piñeiro now to add the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the third quarter.
And they'll accept that penalty.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, hut. 10 cycle. Zoom.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, they'll run it here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
43 rail, trouble 38. Set.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Ritter to throw on first down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Blue, go. Black shot. Ready, ready.
Ritter now on second down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Ritter on 1st and 10. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Now Ritter going to change up the look.
At the 43-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And ultimately, this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 114 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill from 10 yards out.
And the Dolphins have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Let's go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Here we go. Check pink. Hut.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it. That is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
22 needle. Hut, hut.
Going play action. Ritter.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
10.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
Escaping the pressure right.
Ritter slides down, and he has enough for the 1st.
And they're going to speed things up here.
1st down. Here's Ritter. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Channing Tindall gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Ritter.
And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
So a pressure spot here for Evan McPherson.
He hit his 1st. Now this one from 48 yards away.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one on to the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Were you as surprised as I was that they actually ran it on second down there? I thought that they would go ahead and throw it in every situation here.
They've thrown for 3 touchdown passes. Now here, I think they probably go back to the air.
Yeah, I think so, but ordinarily, second down is when you run your play fake, your play action, show run, and throw the ball. Now they brought up 3rd down and left to throw it anyway.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Right?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Black Ultra. Hey.
The man in motion is Brown. On 1st down, Ritter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
On the give, this is their fullback. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to get this inside the 30. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Here's 1st down.
White. Edo blue. Cut.
Ritter. Flushed out right.
His running ability has been an extra dimension to the game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Well, think about this. You got to potentially be careful not to score too early here. 2nd down. Ritter, he wants to change the play here.
Check White. Set.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
97. Hut.
And now a carry here for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Here now, second and goal.
22 needle. Hey, red, black swap. Yellow, Lonnie. Switch, yellow. Ready?
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And he is not going to reach the goal line. A courageous call to try for 2, but they will remain down by a point. So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Here's a 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros.
Ready. Mega, mega. Hut, hut.
A final shot now for Ritter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle. And they couldn't get that miracle done.
That's GG's. That's a hell of a comeback right there, man. It's a hell of a comeback, man. Let's go ahead and break down the stats, team stats. 34-33, 130 on the ground without A-Chain. To his 187. We both was running the rock big time. Passing, we passed for 263. A lot of first downs, man. He had some long drives, man. He just kept converting first downs on me. I couldn't stop him. One turnover. Finally, we kept the turnovers low. And, yeah, that's it, man. We got to do better in the red zone, man. We're just not efficient in the red zone our last few games. But we'll figure that out. We'll get a little bit more conservative in the red zone. At least come out with 3. You know, at least come out with 3, man. Some of the players that went off, Drew Allard went off. Drew Allard went off. The Rook is back from an injury. 135, 134 on the ground, man. That's crazy. We got Egbuka cut up, man. We just had a day, man. We just had a day, and our boy had a dev game, y'all. Carson, he had a dev game, but I don't think we got it, man. I don't think we got it. I think he got a touchdown, pick 6, but I think he needed a pick and a deflection. So I don't know if the pick 6 count as a both, but it would have been lovely to get that, man. After acquiring him at a normal, if we would have been able to upgrade him, it would have been amazing. But how many passing yards did he have? Yeah, he got 200, so we probably ain't get it. But we'll see. I'll keep y'all around. I'll keep y'all around so y'all can see if I got it or not. Really don't think we got it. But if we keep him active, man, he'll be one of the top corners in the league. If we keep him active all season, keep him around the line of scrimmage, with that height, he'll be fine, man. Oh, he got it. Oh, wait a second now. Wait a minute now. Hold it now. This the guy that's replacing Ramsey, and he got it? My God. So he about to upgrade. He got 3 upgrades for sure, for sheezy. His man coverage is terrible, so I'm probably going to put all these in man coverage. Actually, you know what? I feel like PML is all about having somebody that's good at something. So if he is good at zone, then I'm going to put him in fucking zone. You know what I'm saying? I think PML, you get those guys that's good at something. You need somebody that's good at something, and he's good at man coverage. I mean, he's good at zone coverage. So that's what we're going to leave it at. But yeah, that's it, man. Y'all be cool, man. Peace. It's been a good night.